Well, thanks for being here at noon. I'm Caroline Reese. We are following breaking news. Heavy police presence near Jacksonville Middle School, where a suspect just surrendered minutes ago after an hours-long standoff. This comes after officers say this person barricaded themselves in a home nearby. WAND's Carly Bronkema is out in Jacksonville at that scene, joining us where this is all unfolding. Carly, you saw this all take place. What can you tell us right now? Well, a Springfield couple is behind bars this morning after police say they left their 4 kids alone in a potentially dangerous living condition. Sangamon County Sheriff's Office is investigating a cold case. Brenda Bottoms went missing from Auburn in June of 1987. Governor J.B. Pritzker is renewing his push to ban cell phones in Illinois classrooms. A bipartisan plan could require school districts to adopt policies to ensure students do not use their cell phones. WAND News has been following this story since the Paris Union superintendent home was raided by FBI agents almost 3 years ago. One of the former EMTs accused of killing Earl Moore Jr. in 2022 pleaded guilty in court this morning. Now, meteorologist Olivia Colon joins us. She's been tracking these storms overnight. She was watching them on the radar in real time last night. We're still hearing and seeing some rainfall this morning. Olivia, talk to us about the severity now this morning. Are we past a lot of that heavier weather?
We sure are, Caroline.
The Olympic ring shade pasta has been one of the surprise hits of the 2026 Winter Games, served only inside the Olympic villages. Look at this. Darren and Lacey, good morning. This is a day that not only Sonia Massey's family has been anticipating, but really the entire community. Now this morning, right now, Sean Grayson sits in the Sangamon County Jail, but in just a few hours, a judge will hand down his sentence. As you can see, the fire behind me has really shifted towards this way. It's just spread in the last half hour that I've checked into you, and so we're expecting this to keep spreading throughout the morning.
WAND's Caroline Reese is following this story this morning. Caroline, what do we know so far about Andrew's arrest?
Well, Lacey and Darren, the Thames Valley Police says they have arrested Andrew Mountbatten Windsor on suspicion of misconduct in public office, which carries a maximum sentence of life in prison in the United Kingdom. Well, Lacey and Darren, 1 year after that deadly Why Not crash in Chatham, these families are taking legal action. The lawsuit claims the camp building was not up to safety codes at the time it was built.
Caroline, what do we know about the suspects so far?
Lacey and Darren, we now know the names of 3 of the 4 suspects involved in last weekend's shooting. Senator Tammy Duckworth says she believes ending the shoe check policy at airports is creating a security risk. It shows that tornado touching down right there, causing that widespread damage. I want to show you guys the snow is looking so different than it was this morning. This morning it was very powdery. Now it's definitely more able to stick together, which makes it perfect for a good snow angel. Lacey, good morning. I'm going to make you a little bit jealous this morning, just a little bit. We are here in the Homestead Bakery at the Great Pumpkin Patch, where the smell alone will pull you in from the parking lot. Let me tell you, there's pumpkin pies, there's cinnamon rolls, pumpkin cookies, and we're getting just a peek of it all this morning before they open at 9 a.m. for everyone to come and check out.
What do you got inside there?
Hey Darren, yeah, we're at the WSOY Community Food Drive. We've got some items here that we're gonna donate, but it's been a busy day. We're about at the halfway mark. It kicked off at 6 a.m. and it goes all the way to 6 p.m. at the Airport Plaza Kroger, and we're gonna kind of show you guys how to donate if you plan on coming out today on your lunch break or after work. So right now we're outside of the Kroger, if you can see there, and we've got our cart full of food, and we're gonna walk it out and show you where you bring it to. So right when you walk out, there is a white tent that you're gonna see.
There's a lot that goes into it. There's juggling, there's balancing, supporting, and we're just getting a taste of it today. Also, no safety net, which I'm sweating just thinking about, but that's not for me to worry about.
Lacey and Darren, things are going so great, and we're just halfway through the day. I'm being told we have 3,500 donations so far, and there's still 6 hours to go. Can you believe that? Everybody knows about the parent snack tax when you're packing your child's lunch, and suddenly a handful of goldfish mysteriously disappears into your mouth. Well, this tax season, the snack brand is paying you back for that.
Oh, okay. Well,
I would try it.
you're a realistic fan, then.
Of course I am.
So you're not one of these that'd be like, this is the greatest.
No, and I'm not even choosing this over, lemonade or fruit punch.
Okay.
This is
Got
for
it.
what it is.
You're normal.
Yeah,
I'm
you're
normal. Well, we are back with a little positivity to wrap up our week. Our weekly bright spot acts as a way to find the good in our very busy lives.
Yeah, that's right. And after last night's storms,
It was a busy one.
It was a busy. We need a bright spot.
I think this is weird if somebody falls asleep on you
Yeah.
and they drool. I wouldn't mind someone snoring, but if they drool on you, what are you going to do with that then?
Yeah, I'm not touching it, and now it's just on me. Now it's just there, and I'm like, what am I gonna do about it? But if you're gonna tease me with a cinnamon roll, I want to see a cinnamon roll.
It's like
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
In a city of 29,000 people, the spotlight rarely lands on these quiet streets. These December days, you might feel a little extra magic in the air, the kind that only one man can leave behind. Before he danced across rooftop chimneys, before driving a flying car, one of Hollywood's most enduring stars began his journey right here at Danville High School.
It means a lot to me to know that we're on a stage that he would be on too.
This gives a lot of hope, knowing that someone from here, from the same place that I'm from, has made it somewhere so far.
Back in the 1940s, it was Mr. Dick Van Dyke on this stage. Today, students in the theater program say they are still inspired by his timeless art.
He's just a fun character, and he doesn't let the big Hollywood stages kind of diminish that about him.
He has such a silly character, and I'm also a very silly person. I'm never really serious, and so seeing that he used that to push him to where he is, it's amazing.
And Danville neighbors know a town-wide party is in order. Their favorite son celebrating the Big 100.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
He's magical. There's just something about him that's magical.
His legacy, what he represents for Danville is so huge.
He's like timeless.
Celebrating a century's worth of greatest hits.
To this day, people watch the Dick Van Dyke Show. My husband and I watch it every night.
Mary Poppins would have to be my favorite.
It's a toss-up between Mary Poppins and Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. Probably Chitty Chitty Bang Bang.
The Vermilion Street's Fisher Theater glowing with nostalgia hidden inside.
We have a ton of memorabilia of Dick Van Dyke. So like here in the lobby tonight, we actually have the phone from the original set of the Dick Van Dyke Show. We have a lot of his pictures, paintings, scripts.
And you don't have to look far to hear a story about the time he surprised a cast.
Gray skies that come and clear up, put on a happy face.
Or the time he gave a smile somebody swears they'll never forget.
I'm very, very proud of being from Danville, and I cherish every moment.
Being from Danville, showing that you can come from a rural community and still make it to the big stages is a really big part of being a role model.
Mr. Van Dyke's 100th birthday is a reminder for all of us that greatness can be kind, can be full of joy, and can start in the quietest corners of America.
Happy 100th birthday, Dick Van Dyke.
In Danville, Caroline Reese, WAND News. Every January, the same promises get made. Eat cleaner, cut carbs, fix everything.
It's right after the holidays, so I think they want to get off the sweets, get off all the holiday food.
But in 2026, health experts say the pressure to eat right has never been louder or more confusing.
A lot of people refer to it as food noise, but that constant thought of food.
That noise, fueled by social media, diet trends, and unregulated advice, changing how Americans eat and how their bodies respond.
Everybody kind of has their own personal goal, so you can't really fit everybody into one category.
Now, doctors say some of the most popular food trends include extreme fasting, eliminating entire food groups, and high-dose supplements can come with serious health risks. This year, though, we asked experts not just what people are eating, but what's going wrong?
Whatever they deem as a bad food, they want to completely cut it out, and then they want to start working out and do all of these things all at once.
At NomChem Nutrition in Decatur, dietitians are focused on crafting well-balanced meal plans as they see a rise in low or no-carb diets.
Truly low carb diet is not sustainable.
This diet does not promote energy levels that can sustain any type of physical activity, since the diet doesn't contain any carbohydrates.
Dr. Fulride explains how many resolutions fail because the goals aren't sustainable from day one.
Seeing people eat in this way does just make me worry. In the diet culture world, a lot of us are always focused on what do I need to take away from my meal and what components do I need to remove from my diet. But something that's actually a lot more helpful is looking at our plate and thinking, what can I actually add to my diet?
But doctors say 2026 marks a shift away from perfection and towards precision.
We're looking at our portion sizes. We're working on making sure that we're eating more, I say less processed type foods. So we're eating more whole foods.
Plant-forward eating, gut health awareness, more fiber, and blood sugar-friendly meals, all on the rise this year. But it starts with smaller changes.
Half of our plate to be full of that colorful produce. That is one thing I encourage all people of any background, any age to work on incorporating in their plate.
In a year full of food rules, the strongest message from experts is this:
Moderation is key.
Because the healthiest choices aren't the loudest on your feed. They're the ones your body can live with. Caroline Reese, WAND News.